in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, here in Scott. To take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
Rodriguez has checked in for Hield. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Wiggins against Sexton. Outside, George. We play just over a minute here in the first. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Wiggins passes to Rodriguez. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Curry on the wing. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Curry. Kessler, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Good on the three-point shot.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's Rodriguez. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Sexton. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now an update on Buddy Hield's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, #1. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror. Image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically.
22. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Rodriguez. Over Hendricks. Online from 18. Jump shot good from Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 5 now. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Collier. Clarkson outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Healed the pass to Rodriguez. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Pick by Kuminga. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by one.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pick by Kuminga. Here's Rodriguez. And he's good on the three ball. Rodriguez has got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Hendricks, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. Golden State moving the ball around. From past the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Warriors leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kevon Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Rodriguez in at the 3 slot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Shoots. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Pass to Clarkson. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget.
Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Warriors leading by 8. Here's Rodriguez. Lets it go with a three. Curry. What else is new?
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Eubanks. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Eubanks got his first points of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Jazz trail by 9. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Mills, who's checked in for Utah. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Mills with it, now defended by Wiggins. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Picked by Kuminga. Fires top of the key. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential, and it's good for 2.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Rodriguez. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Lowry Marketing comes in for Patty Mills. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Hield subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Rodriguez, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz. Rodriguez right side. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Rodriguez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield kicks to Rodriguez. Pass to Green. Back to Rodriguez. Now here's Curry. Back to Rodriguez. Kept alive. Outside for Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. And here's Clarkson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Clarkson's got 12.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the paint. Outside for Rodriguez. From outside the arc. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson for 3. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Rodriguez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They set the pick. Hield with the bucket.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Jazz Jazz have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Change here. Higgins is checked in. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
There's 1:59 left here in the second. Sexton with the screen for Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Hield for the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George with the ball. Covered by Hield. Back to Markkanen. Shoots over Rodriguez. The Jazz again can't hit it. Warriors leading by 10.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Now George. Kessler screen on Hield. George with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. George has got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. With the shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. Here's the 3. And it's George missing. Golden State's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. There's a good screen. Here's Wiggins. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Pass to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got his second bucket tonight. Rodriguez outside. A three-pointer. He sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for Golden State.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making 3s. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And this question comes to us from Mindful Journey. Let's see, what was the best class you ever took? I'm assuming both of you took them.
Oh, come on. I have my degrees. Shaq has 4. But I like to say my best class technically is the Jet Academy. Look it up, jetacademy.com.
Well, my class was human resource development. I have a doctorate in that, I might add.
Well, I think you just did. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Substitutions in for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Curry. Drew Eubanks out there with John Collins. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. That one falls.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
Clarkson against Rodriguez. Clarkson outside. There's a screen by Collins. On the clock. A 3 ball. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Clarkson's got 17 now.
Well, this is what they want from Jordan Clarkson. He's in the flow offensively, and so they continue to make sure he's touching the ball.
Rodriguez with it. He's got 25. Wiggins passes to Rodriguez. They kick out to Hield. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Rodriguez has got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Rodriguez passes to Looney. Back to Rodriguez. Outside Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Jazz trail by 14. Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. And they get it back. The 3, a costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
The Jazz have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. No good on that one. The Warriors making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Three-pointer, Hield. No good on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way.
Hey, yo, help him out, man.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Rodriguez out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the center position. Now here's Curry. Pass to Rodriguez. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
And here's Clarkson. Takes it inside, and it's blocked by Rodriguez. Here's Kuminga. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 16. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Looney kicks to Rodriguez. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Pass to Looney. Back to Rodriguez. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop. And bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Clarkson outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Williams, he's checked in for Utah. Mikhailuk comes in for Collier. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Wiggins missing. Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Curry. Williams from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Rodriguez has got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Curry. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Here's Mikhailuk. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Another miss by Utah. Warriors leading by 17. Curry passes to Rodriguez. Kuminga off the pick from Rodriguez. Kuminga, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Mikhailuk offline with his 3. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. He gets that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Golden State also making some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Anderson. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Wiggins. George finds Kessler. To end the cold streak, that's good for George on the assist by Collins.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Rodriguez, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. On the wing, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Outside Collins. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Rodriguez passes to Curry. Rodriguez outside. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Pass to Rodriguez, over George, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's now 35 points for Jay.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Green. Moody's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Sexton. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Now, Pajemski. Back to Rodriguez. Buries the long-range jumper. Rodriguez has got 38 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Another miss by Utah. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Moody, the bounce pass. Rodriguez with it. From deep three-point territory. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's